Chapter 5. Just as luck, it was the private number he was trying to figure out more information about. He then calls up Nick in hopes that he can help him. Nick didn't answer the phone. Adelmo was a bit bummed about it, leaving a message. "Hey Nick, it's Adelmo. I have something important. I need you to check out for me if you don't mind. There was this person that called up just now, and the same one from the day before that would not tell me who they were. It was a private number. Can you get more information on who this person is? I will explain why it's so important when you call me back. Please do this for me. Thank you." Then Adelmo hangs up the phone. Adelmo wanders on over to where Lana is working and starts to talk to her. That lady called again. It turns out I have no way of figuring out who it is. This really sucks. Well, try and see if Nick will help you. They have ways around the system. Yeah, I know, but Nick really likes to stick to protocol. I still called him hoping he would do it for me anyway. Well, that is good. You never know, this time might be different. What did the lady say this time? Well, she was saying something about life, as I knew it is about to change, whatever that is supposed to mean. Interesting. Do you think she is a random person that has visions of people? I guess anything is possible, but that doesn't explain the crest on the thing she sent. This is driving me crazy trying to figure this out. I am sure it will all come to the surface soon enough. Adelmo went into the back room after finishing up talking with Lana, hoping he would spot something new that he hadn't seen before. He saw the television was on back there. This was odd. It was normally off. He thought to himself. Nothing special was on, so he just sat down trying to figure out what was going on. He was concentrating on who this person was. Then suddenly, in the corner of his eye, he noticed breaking news. His attention was drawn toward the television to see what was so important. The reporter mentions that dozens of people have been disappearing throughout Germany. There was no trace of them, anywhere. This has all happened within the last couple of days. They can't seem to figure out what is going on. Never had this many people disappeared all at once for no reason. The reporter stated there was no connection between any of the people who disappeared. That's what made this even stranger than any other event before. Adelmo's mouth dropped. What is going on over there? Was this lady that called him at the shop generalizing what will happen throughout the world, or is she specifying a location? He was so confused, but from what he could tell, it had started over in Germany. Hopefully, it doesn't happen anywhere else. He went out to talk to Lana. "Hey Lana, did you see the news?" "No, what's going on?" "Over in Germany, there were numerous people who disappeared." She was in shock, standing there in silence, not knowing what to say. She was concerned about what was going on, though. Knowing deep within herself, she knew Adelmo would end up leaving again soon. Adelmo grabbed the books, notes, and went to sit down to think about everything. While thinking about what was going on, he zoned in on the crest of the book and rubbed his finger over it. While doing that, Adelmo fell into a trance. He saw a guy, long black hair, facial hair that covered his face. A body that was built like a sturdy tree, chiseled abs, toned as if he was a weightlifter. In his left hand, he held a 24-inch machete. In the right, he held a semi-automatic pistol. Wondering who this person was, there he saw his grandfather. He looked the same as I last saw him, but so much younger. There stood his mother, with a thick, wavy black head of hair pulled back in a ponytail, beautiful onyx eyes, thick eyelashes, slender-shaped face, athletic build. Attire was form-fitting with a pistol strapped to each leg, a machete encased attached to her back, and a shotgun in her hands getting ready to go out for battle. All three of them together. Adelmo thought to himself, "Man, it has been a long time since I saw my mom. I sure miss her." They looked as if they were preparing for some kind of war, but had no idea what they were about to get into. They headed out of the backside of a building to get to their location. He wasn't sure where this location was. Nothing looked familiar. All he knew was it looked like an older part of a city. You can see the weathered buildings, cracks in the stones, visually seeing the age. What he didn't understand was the guy at the beginning of the vision had disappeared. There was no trace of him. Adelmo snapped out of the trance and felt confused, wondering, who was that guy that was with my mom and grandfather?